What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. What up, what up, what up, what up? Back with another one from the Michael Jordan Vault. This time, when Steve Smith disrespected Michael Jordan and instantly regretted it. From a channel called BTM, Basketball Time Machine. Great channel. Go check it out. I've done a few reactions from this channel. Now, Steve Smith, from what I remember, was a fairly solid player, man. I remember him being a okay defender, solid defender, and I know he could shoot your lights out. He had a nice stroke and could shoot the ball from three pretty well. I know he's drafted by the Miami Heat, played with the Atlanta Hawks. I know he made at least one All-Star game because I remember seeing him in the 1998 All-Star game. And then I think he also played with the Portland Trail Blazers. San Antonio Spurs, won a championship with the San Antonio Spurs as a role player, and I can't remember if he played for any teams after that as a role player, but I know he at least has one All-Star game appearance and one championship. I won't forget that because that is the Spurs team that prevented the Lakers from four-peating, so sticks in my mind. But anyway, let's see what the hell Steve Smith did to Mike, and let's get into it. Check it out.
Smith, he's talking to him, chatting with him, making him forget about what his defensive assignment is. Now he says to the ref, all of this is a con job, because what Michael wants to do is...
Hey guys, this is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Hello and good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine. My name is Sean David. Thanks for tuning in. Let's talk some NBA basketball. Now, Michael Jordan obviously is my favorite player of all time, and he has countless trash-talking stories, and also has stories where people, seem to forget who they were talking to. And in this episode, I want to show you how Steve Smith, former Miami Heat and Atlanta Hawks player, kind of challenged MJ and had to pay the price for that. But before we start with that, let me ask you guys for a small favor. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you enjoy the content. All right, you guys, I would say let's get right down into it. In the 1991-92 season, the Bulls were considered to be the best team in the NBA. Not only did they beat the Lakers 4-1 in the NBA Finals just one season prior, but everybody felt that this team truly had arrived. It wasn't just the Michael Jordan show anymore. The Bulls grew as a team and had multiple players they could produce. If it was a Scottie Pippen, who now was an NBA All-Star, or a Horace Grant, who lifted his game to the next level. When most people talked about the best team of the 1990s, obviously the 1996 Bulls come to mind, and rightfully so. But some folks seem to forget that the 1992 Bulls were also a really, really good team. Throughout the season, many people believed that they could break the old Lakers record and win 70 games in a single season.
The Chicago Bulls win their 13th game in a row.
That puts Chicago at 36-5, the best first-half record in NBA history.
The red-hot Chicago Bulls on pace to become the winningest team in NBA history.
And now the focus for the regular season clearly becomes beating the Lakers' 20-year-old record of 69 wins in a season.
We basically just been saying, hey, let's collect the wins, let's keep it going. And that's how we're going to do it from here on in. You know, if we get 70 wins this way, great. You guys can leave us alone for till next year.
And the media was making such a big hype out of it that it was tough to think about anything but 70 games.
Now that we talked about the Bulls, let's take a quick look at the Miami, or more so, Steve Smith. Steve Smith was selected with the 5th pick by the Miami Heat in the 1992 NBA Draft. He made the starting lineup right away and had many experts comparing him to Magic Johnson, a tall point guard with a lot of potential. Steve looked shy and introverted at first, but on the court, he liked to talk. Now, even though the Heat were still the underdog in the 1992 season, everybody could see that the team was making a lot of progress. With their young and hungry team, they made it to the NBA playoffs in 1992 just to face up against the Chicago Bulls in the first round. Now the Chicago Bulls obviously wanted to make short work of the Miami Heat, which they also admitted in countless interviews. Let's take a look.
They knew that a fresh set of challenges awaited them.
Well, I got an ample warning from various friends and coaches around the league. You know, the pressure's all on you guys, and, you know, you've got to have pressure to play not to lose rather than play to win sometimes when you're the champ.
Their first opponent was a team with nothing to lose. Making their first playoff appearance, the Miami Heat could not have been more excited to face the defending champions.
Sometimes, but Pippen is going to stay with Clyde in most cases.
We was very confident that we could, you know, sweep through Miami, but we knew it was going to be a struggle for us. No matter how well you do against a team throughout the regular season, the playoffs are a different challenge.
As had become their trademark, the Bulls took to the task ahead of them with single-minded efficiency.
Jordan drives again.
Can't afford to exert energy playing 4 or 5 games against Miami. That's a team that we had to go in and beat 3 straight and get on to the next round because you don't know what's going to happen up the road.
After taking both games in Chicago, the Bulls
look
looked
at
to
Purdue.
complete their sweep in Miami.
Now for Game 3, the Chicago Bulls had to fly to Miami, and they had the chance to close out the series. But before I tell you the story, let's talk to Ronnie Cycli, former Miami Heat center.
But I'm going to give you one story to kind of tell you what happened in the playoffs with Michael Jordan. He decided to play 36 holes of golf the same day that we had a game. They were up 2-0. It's the first game here at the arena. He goes scoreless in the first quarter. Glenn Rice and Steve Smith at the time gave him a little look.
Long missing from the perimeter. Rice with a rebound. Steve Smith just pulls up and cans the three. In the face.
Oh, what a stare down between Smith and Jordan. There it is. They got it. Look at this. This is gorgeous. You'll see these two guys for years to come in matchups that might be legendary in time.
Like, he hadn't scored a point. He had played 36 holes of golf. He's not taking it serious. We're up 15. You cannot hear anything in the gym. It was so loud.
Looking for Rice on the baseline. 2-0 Miami. 3. Smith from long range. He drains it. That's a 3. 3-on-1. Rice from Brian Shaw. They let Long off the glass. Grant Long.
Young Glenn Rice.
Smith trying to post up Paxson. Count it and he'll go to the line.
And these guys just gave him a little look, and that woke up the beast.
So what would you hear from Michael? You know, everything. I mean, from Michael, one time I know he started counting backwards. You know, he said something like 38, and I didn't get it, Reggie. You know what I mean? And he started saying 36. I said, wait a minute. So he going backwards, but now if he get to 0, he got 40. But it was me and Michael has a lot of talks.
So he ends up scoring 56 points the next 3 quarters, and they beat us by 15 or 20 or whatever it is.
Hurt the guy. Edwards has it stripped by Jordan.
I love this play. One of my favorite Jordan plays. Nasty.
Well, you got to give in to Edwards when he penetrates, not reading. He planned ahead.
Change of direction, man. He even in Bob.
Free to come down and do his thing. He's so dangerous in transition. Now you foul him. Now he's done.
Shaw on Jordan. Good defense.
Seen him do that so many times.
Michael Jordan gets into the lane, elevates, has a cup of tea, drops the basket in.
Jordan.
That left hand is special. Squeezing in between there.
Very difficult move there. You've got to move the bodies inside.
And finally denied a shot at the basket. With 9 to shoot, Jordan. Good Jordan. Big screen from Big Bill Cartwright. Hold it up. Bob Beal, Dick Versace with you from Miami Arena. The lob to Michael Jordan. Jordan with a 360 off balance and a nice second effort. Mercy. 42 for
rookie Steve Smith. He's talking to him, chatting with him, making him forget about what his defensive assignment is. Now he says to the ref, all of this is a con job, because what Michael wants to do is take that free pass to the basket in case the free throw is. Paid the price.
You know what? I really liked Steve Smith back in the days. I thought he was a great player, and even as an NBA analyst, I really enjoy listening to him. And I also appreciate that he's very honest, like in this open court segment where he admits that Michael Jordan was his nemesis for a surprising reason.
Next was Michael. The reason why, I got to be honest, because, you know, you're trying to make an all-star game for me in the Eastern Conference.
Yes.
Michael Jordan was in already, no problem. So you only got one spot for the next two guards. So now I'm mad at Michael because if he went to the Western Conference, maybe I have a chance. But in the Eastern Conference, Michael winning championships, and you got me, Reggie, Joe, Penny, Allen Houston all fight for that one spot. So I'm a little mad at Michael for that.
By Armstrong, but you saw Jordan come over to help. Nice move by Smith for the dunk. Oh, that's a sweet move and a foul by Michael Jordan. Now Steve Smith with the game face firmly planted.
Watch Smith, Jordan defending very close. Michael Jordan with the bump, and then Steve Smith felt the bump. He spun baseline.
All right, you guys, that was it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this content. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I'll see you next time on the Basketball Time Machine.
I've never really thought about that. That's funny, right? You got some players, it's like, well, this guy's a guaranteed all-star. Even if this guy has an off season, even if he plays like doo-doo butter, the fans are still going to vote this guy in. Michael Jordan was that caliber of a player. Even if he'd been injured the whole damn season, the fans are still going to vote him in. I never really thought about it. Dang. The struggle's hard, Steve. The struggle's hard. The struggle is hard. But hey, Michael's one of those guys, man. He could turn it up in one quarter. He could turn it up in one half. In fact, if you go into a game and Michael Jordan finishes the first quarter or the first half with anything like 0 to 7 points, you should fear and you should be ready, because you know, like what did Batman say? Batman said, Batman Begins. Batman. When he's hanging out of Commissioner Gordon's outside his house, Gordon comes out. Batman goes, storm's coming. The storm is coming, sir. The storm is coming. That first half was the calm before the storm. Now the storm's coming. Man. Yeah, I mean, I see Kobe and Jordan especially do that all too often. Quiet, really quiet first half, and just comes out guns blazing in the third and fourth. Make you reassess everything. And when the final buzzer goes off, cue the music. I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now. Over now. That's some gospel stuff. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about it, man. Shout out to Michael Jordan, the GOAT, in my opinion. Shout out to all the Jordan fans out there. Shout out to Stevie Smith, still doing your thing, man. It's good to see you still thriving. I think he's still like a commentator, right? He's still involved in the NBA circle or commentator circle somewhere, right? I think I can't keep up with everything. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Check out our Michael Jordan playlist. Stay notified. Catch you on the next one. We out, baby.